Welcome back to our minute-to-minute analysis of Matrix Reloaded. Last time, Persephone betrayed the Merovingian for cheating on her. The action that resulted in his betrayal were cause and effect, like a perfect chess play. Now it makes sense why the Oracle told Neo that he had to be at the restaurant at that precise time.
Be there at that exact time, and you will have a chance.
Everything was going according to the fortune teller's plan. And now, Neo will face the exiles. Welcome to Matrix Explained.
Welcome to the desert of the real.
You two, get the keymaker.
That's a nice trick.
I cannot go back.
The twins are believed to be agents from the Nightmare Matrix. They became exiles thanks to the Merovingian.
I'll handle them.
Handle us. You'll handle us. You know your predecessors had much more respect.
Neo has yet to meet the architect, who reveals to him his purpose, and that Neo isn't the only one. The Merovingian had to have met the previous anomalies, whom they were more polite, maybe cautious, since they understood that the Merovingian is very dangerous. But Neo doesn't care for humility in front of the Frenchman. Neo is not afraid of him, and that annoys the Merovingian. In case it wasn't clear enough, the Merovingian is an egomaniac. Look closely at the statues. Their faces are of the Frenchmen.
Okay, you have some skill.
The fact that shooting at Neo was the first thing that came to mind to the exiles shows that Neo's predecessors did not share his ability to stop bullets. Either they had other unique abilities, or they never fought the exiles. The battle then turns into an all-out melee. We briefly see the Keymaker running through room after room with Morpheus and Trinity right behind him. The exiles are now using weapons from multiple dynasties and time periods that were hanging on the walls. Neo blocks a sword swing with his hand. Nothing seems to hurt Neo. This again points to Neo's predecessors. The Merovingian might not have used brute force against them, or they had different abilities. The Frenchman is ignorant of what Neo is capable of. But blood dripping from Neo's hand confirms one thing.
You see, he's just a man.
Neo may be the anomaly, but he is still
Only human.
Upgrades.
Neo jumps up to the top of the stairs and telepathically grabs a pair of Psi. Some fans believe that this moment was inspired by Star Wars when Luke reaches for his lightsaber using the Force, though he had to work hard to eventually accomplish this. Neo did it in his first try. All the weapons on the walls are from different cultures and times. Now they are decorations of the chateau. They could be remnants of past Matrix cycles, and perhaps the Merovingian witnessed all of them. The weapons are souvenirs that he brings with him every time the cycle is restarted.
Mark my words, boy, and mark them well. I have survived your predecessors, and I will survive you.
So on top of the Frenchman telling Neo that he is being manipulated to follow orders without question, choice is an illusion, and his path or purpose is of no importance, he mentions Neo's predecessors twice. The return of the Merovingian in Matrix 4 could point to him becoming an ally of Neo, as he was one of the few who pretentiously told Neo the truth. It isn't until later in the movie that Neo learns the truth, a truth that the Oracle hid from him. The Merovingian escapes using one of the Keymaker's keys. Back to the Keymaker being chased by the twins. The twins' form of speech is peculiar. They speak as a collective, one entity divided into two. One twin stops the trio from escaping by holding the exit open. The second twin phases through the door, and Trinity empties her pistol into him. The twin again turns into a ghost, and the bullets pass through him. Remember when the Merovingian was somewhat surprised that Neo stopped those bullets? If he fought any of Neo's predecessors, they probably had different abilities to dodge bullets. Maybe one of them could move faster than bullets. Another one had a tough shell and bullets couldn't hurt him. Or maybe one of them was like the twins. Bullets just passed through him. Neo simply stopped the bullets in midair. Maybe the one's abilities are based on their personality and/or skills. Neo was a hacker. That's why he can see the Matrix as binary code. He is hacking the simulation. The twin gets the upper hand on Trinity. Morpheus walks away from the door and the other twin enters. He turns into his non-corporeal form and heals his arm. Apart from Neo, the twins are the only entities that we've seen on film that can heal themselves. Neo came back to life. Can't heal from anything worse than that. The twins' ability to become wraiths makes them very dangerous. However, it has its disadvantages. In their ghost form, the twins cannot inflict damage on others. Trinity and Morpheus escape with the Keymaker. Neo tries to reach them, but a twin shuts the door to their location. Morpheus calls Link, asking for an exit. The only one available close to them is through the highway, which is very dangerous. Morpheus warned his people to never use the highway. It's a death trap with barely any exits on it, and with all the blue pills potentially being enemies. He was right. It's suicide. But they have no choice, as the twins are chasing them. Fun fact, the highway used to film this chase scene was built exclusively for the filming of Matrix Reloaded.
They built their very own mile-and-a-half-long freeway, the biggest film set in movie history.
The Wachowskis are, once again, taking care of every detail to make a visually striking movie. Next time, the upgrade agents crash the party, and Neo is one step closer to one of the most confusing conversations ever filmed. For Matrix Explained, please leave a like and subscribe. And thank you for visiting the Desert of the Real.